Today's conversation is going to be around AI. Everybody's talking about it, but how does it impact you in your restaurant? I get approached by a lot of restaurants and they're always talking to me about, well, can AI do this? Can AI do that? They're literally flying in the clouds. Why? Because they think AI is going to completely revolutionize everything. Yes, it will. But before it does that, the first question I ask them is, what do you know about your customers? And they're looking at me puzzled. What do you mean? Well, who are your customers? How often do they come in? How much money do they spend? Do they drink? Do they have kids? Which locations do they visit? They don't have any of that data and they're expecting to put nothing in and get everything out on the other side. That's not how it works. AI requires a ton of data. So you have to have at least a year of data before that AI model is accurate. And by the way, don't try to feed loyalty customers through the AI and expect it to make a best judgment for 100% of your customers. Loyalty customers are typically about 15% of customers. So if you give it 15% of the information, guess what? It's going to make 85% mistakes correlating the wrong set of data. So you don't want to focus on just the loyalty customers. In order to be able to take advantage of the AI systems, you have to have your entire subset of your customers and you have to have at least 12 months of data to be able to feed that into an AI engine and be able to make some decent connections. So let's talk about how it's going to change the industry. I go to one of my favorite restaurants. They always make me wait 45 minutes in line. And I happen to know them, so I'm always saying, look, you know who I am. In fact, I know that your average check size is $67. I spend twice as much as that, but you still make me wait 45 minutes in line. So those solutions is what AI is going to change. And actually, you don't even need AI for that specific case, but I could just walk in, join the wait list, and the moment I join that, the hostess can see who I am and say, hi, Mr. Mazrouei, notice that you're a VIP customer. You spend a ton of money with us. Yes, we do have an hour wait, but I'm going to bump you to the top of the line and I'll have you seated in the next table available. So now the AI can actually come in and figure out how long I waited in line. It can also correlate that data with the table and see how long it took the server to take my drink order. How long did it take that server to now take my food order? How long did it take the food to be made by the kitchen? And then lastly, how long did it take the server to print the bill and for me to pay for my check? So remember, every single one of those cases that I just described is a major pain point for even you, the restaurant owner. Nobody wants to wait in line. The hangry people don't want to definitely wait to place their food order. And then once they're done, they don't want to spend 15 minutes waiting there for the check to arrive. So AI can actually make those cross connections and make recommendations in order to solve that. A fairly straightforward example, but it's an example that can make a huge impact in the operation of the restaurant. A second example is you could have your entire customer data platform. Now that you have all the data about your customer, an AI engine can easily make cross connection from your customer data platform to all social media sites. So it could go on there and say, hey, this customer, Richard Parker, spends a ton of money with us. His satisfaction rate is through the roof. He comes in all during these times. These are his favorite items. And by the way, his Instagram, he's got 1.5 million followers and he's got 3 million on TikTok. It's going to automatically generate a personalized note saying, hi Richard, I know that you're a happy customer of ours and I know you spend a ton of money with us and we're trying to launch this social media campaign for our restaurant. If you're willing to do a post, do this, do that, we're willing to do XYZ and elevate that experience and put you in our VIP club. So those are the ways that AI is going to completely change the game and give unfair advantage to those who are able to capitalize on it. But you can't even start if you don't know your customers. So step one, go out there, implement a customer data platform, learn everything that you can about all of your customers, not just the loyalty customers.